Okay, next part we're going to look at is the plan. What we're going to do first of all is project the end elevation up to this bounce line here and round, and this is going to give us this size here, the sort of width of it. So that line there, I'll just show you, that coincides with that edge there. Okay, so if we project this up from here, this will give us the top. Okay. So that's the edge of it. If you look at it from above, the front edge is straight, so that's straight there, and it's going to basically curve round here. How much it curves round is dependent on the slope here. Okay, and it's also dependent on this curve in here. Okay, so what we're doing is we're going to tie up the information from the elevation, end elevation and the elevation here to work out what the curving is that's going on here. And essentially what we do there is we project these lines from A, from B, from C, from D, and from the middle here up. Now basically that point there is when it starts to curve, okay, because you can see that there on the elevation, the end elevation. This half here is flat, so that's what it looks like on the top there, and then this part here, from there up, is where the curvature happens. So what we do now is, I'm going to label these A, B, C, D, okay, and then I'm going to project up these points on the end elevation. Okay, so start off with A, project that up, project it across, mark a point, so that's the top of the curve. Project B up to the bounce line, across, where it cuts the B line, mark a dot. From C up, across, where it hits the C line, and then finally D up to the bounce line, across, till it hits the D line. Okay, now it's symmetrical, so the same thing happens on the other side. So all I'm going to do there is just measure the distance from the centre to B, turn the compass round and mark that point there. Same for C, measure from the centre to C, turn it round, mark it on C. Same with D, measure, turn it round, mark it on there. And then these points here and here are the kind of the final points, if you like. So I'm just going to firm this line in, and then all I need to do is just draw a smooth curve through these points here, and that will be that. Now it curves quite sharply here, and then it goes into a very gentle curve from here on up to the top, and then it curves back down very gently at first, and then it curves more and more until it gets to the end. And that's your plan.